Welcome back to Sparta High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lady Lions softball. Mike Formasano along with you calling today's game. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful spring day here in late April. About 3 weeks away from Mother's Day, 5 weeks from Memorial Day. And then the summer's here. Top of the fifth, Arpedo's still out there. And the first pitch to Emily Fuchs popped up. Arpedo makes the catch. One pitch, one out. And now the batter for Pope John here in the top of the fifth will be Kylie Otero. No, I'm sorry, Kate Sariski. Otero going on deck, so. So Sariski, the left-handed batter, stepping into the box. Here's the pitch. Low, ball one. Now the pitch. Ball two. 2-0 to Sariski. Otero's on deck, and then after that, Abby Davis. Top of the fifth. Lions scored all 4 of the runs in the top of the fourth. Oh, right back to Arpedo, and she makes the catch. Wow. So a liner by Sariski right into the midsection of Arpedo. She got her glove underneath it. As it popped up in the air, she secured it with her glove. Makes the catch, and quickly 2 away here in the top of the fifth. Now the batter, Kylie Otero. Here's the pitch. Fakes butt, pulls back. 1-0. So 7, 8, 9 hitters here in the top of the fifth for Pope John. Otero looking to get things started here. 2 outs. Ball. 2-0.
You got this. Here we go, 1-2. Here we go, 1-2. Hey, Kai. Hey, Kai. Hey, Kai.
Now the pitch. Ball. 3-0. A good eye by Otero. And now a hitter's count. We'll see if manager Frank Cannon gives her a green light or if she takes all the way. Here's the pitch. Oh, she was taking all the way there. 3-1, right down the pipe.
Here we go. Gotta love it, kid. You got 2 to choose from here, kid.
So 3-1, now definitely a hitter's count. In there, called strike on the outside corner. Now the count's full. Full count, 2 outs, top of the fifth. 4-0, Pope John over Sparta. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, out of play. Lions looking to secure their 6th win of the season against 2 defeats. 3-1 in the American division of the NJAC. Liner to right field. Right fielder in, makes the catch. Nice catch on the line drive by the right fielder, Ingrid Brevig. And so 1-2-3 inning for Sparta. We're through 4.5. 4-0 Pope John over the Sparta Spartans. We'll be back right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Sparta High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lady Lions softball. Mike Formasano here calling today's game. 4-0 Pope John in the bottom of the 5th inning. Reese Toby out for her 5th inning of work. Now, Chile pitching yesterday for Pope John and getting the win against Gil St. Bernard. And now Toby pitching against Sparta. My assumption is that Kate Sariski will get the nod tomorrow, but we don't know. We'll wait and see. Either way, it should be an interesting matchup. North 104-4 on the season. And then on Friday, the softball team will take on Morris Knowles. I think that's on the road. Leading off for the Sparta Spartans is number 28, Alexia Hill. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, 0-1. My fault, it's actually Ingram Brevik. Thought the 2 was an 8 there. So 0-1 to Brevik. Brevik made a nice catch in right field to end the 5th inning. And so much happens in baseball. She leads off. High pop-up, third base. Verua under it, makes the catch. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Toby continues to roll along. And now the batter for Sparta is number 10, Abigail Connors. Toby looks in. Now the pitch. In there, inside. 1-0. Now the pitch by Toby. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Connors. Here's the pitch by Toby. Down the third baseline, foul. One and 2 count to Connors. Toby 1 strike away from getting out of the 5th unscathed. Foul ball. In front of home plate. Jouster picks it up. We'll do it again. 1 and 2. Toby into the wind. Now deals. In the dirt. And I can say that today because it is real dirt. You know, we've seen so many fields now, baseball and softball, are going artificial. And it's great AstroTurf nowadays, but the dirt is actually turf. And the plates are synthetic. Grounder down third baseline, foul. Hit a rock or something, and it took a weird hop. Verua, she had to get her glove in front of her face quickly. But hopped over her head and went into left field. But anyway, so all the fields nowadays, you got that artificial turf where the dirt is turf. But this is actually a grass field with dirt. Well, I never thought I'd say the day, you know? You used to have the cutouts where you had the dirt on the artificial turf fields in Major League Baseball, but here in softball, it's a dirt infield, as it always is. But it's actually dirt. Well, so Toby loses Connors, and Connors goes to first on a walk. I mean, I'm surprised to say it. I'm getting to see dirt and grass on a field.
You got tough.
Don't get me wrong. The artificial turf fields are great, and the maintenance is awesome, but there's something traditional about a grass field with dirt. So now Toby looks in. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Now it's Alexia Hill at the plate, number 28, the second baseman. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-0 Pope John. Sparta trying to get something going here. Toby looks in. Here's the pitch. Liner to left field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Chile will play it on a 2-hop. And now Sparta really has something going. First and second, 1 out. And the batter is the catcher, Maya Laliker. Toby would love a double play ball now. Toby looks in to Laliker. Here's the pitch. Down the third base line. Almost hit the manager, Gretchen Bowie. Hops out of the way. Great reflexes. Toby looks in. Drive to left center field. It's going to get into the gap and go all the way to the fence. One run comes in to throw into Abby Davis, and that'll hold the second runner at third base. So Sparta gets on the scoreboard. Connor scores on the double from Lalaker, and it's now 4-1 Pope John. Heck of a drive by Lalaker. Now she'll get catcher's courtesy. Running for her will be number 0, Elizabeth Fagerston. So Fagerston on second. And Connor scored. Hill on third. And now the batter is number 23, Alexis Arpino, the pitcher. She can do herself a world of good as she represents the tying run. One out here, second and third, bottom of the fifth. Toby into the wide, now the pitch. Liner down the third base line, foul. She got good contact, but it hooked foul right away. And now the Sparta bench is alive. One out here, bottom of the fifth. Toby looks in. Here's the pitch. Ball.
Hey, finish that 9. Come on.
1-1.
Keep dealing, Reese. Keep dealing.
Toby at the belt. Not a pitch. High. 2-1. First base is open. But I guarantee you, Toby's not thinking of trying to put Arpino on right now. So let's get this out. Here's the pitch. Drive to left center field. Drops in for a base hit. Chili goes to third with it. The throw. She's out. Fagerston's out at third. A great decision by Chili to go to third. Meanwhile, Hill scores, and it's now 4-2 on the base hit and the fielder's choice by Chili. So Arpino drives a run in, but Fagerston's thrown out of third, and that's now the second out. So the score goes to 4-2 now, and there's 2 down, and the batter for Sparta is Catherine Sutton. Toby looks into the wide, now fires. Into the hole, through for a base hit to left field. Chili plays it. Arpino to second, and Sutton gets to first. A base hit for Catherine Sutton. And now the batter is Avery Munier. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Munier, the third baseman for Sparta. She represents the go-ahead run. Toby looking to get out of this. She's 1 out away. Here's the pitch. Ball inside, 1-0. Runners on first and second for the Spartans. 2 outs now in the bottom of the fifth. The Lions' lead has been cut in half. 4-2 now. Lions over the Spartans. Toby into the wind. Now the pitch. Ball. 2-0. Toby getting the signals from Joustra. Winds. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. It looked like Toby took something off there. And Munier was ahead of it. 2-1. 2 outs. Toby fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 2 swinging strikes. And now Toby is 1 strike away. Trying to get out of this bottom of the fifth inning with a lead intact. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-2. Now the count's full. High drama here in the fifth inning. Full count on Munier. Arpino on second. Sutton on first. Toby into the wind. Fires. Grounder to third, foul. Goes back to the Sparta dugout. We'll do it again. Toby toes the rubber. Here's the full count pitch. Grounded to first. Nice play by Grace Bobby. She scoops it up, steps on the bag. Big smile by Bobby. And Toby takes a sigh of relief, as do the rest of the Lady Lions. 2 runs scored, but the Lady Lions still come out of the 5th with a lead. 4-2, Pope John over Sparta after 5. We'll be back for top of the 6th action right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
Kate, warm up. Somebody warm up Kate.
New pitcher. And new pitch.
11 out, 24 in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
New pitcher.
I think it went through. Yeah, that's been there.
Oh, it has? Oh, all right. Thank you.
When you get a chance,
Hey, new pitcher, girl.
Welcome back to Sparta High School for top of the 6th action between the Pope John Lady Lions and the Sparta Spartans. Mike Formasano along with you, calling today's game. Thank you so much for being here with us. It's Diamond Week on the channel, and yesterday, the baseball team successful in a victory against Mendham, 8-4. The girls also won. Softball, they defeated Gill St. Bernard 9-2. They lead here in the top of the 6th inning, 4-2 over Sparta. They're looking to rebuild their lead. It was a 4-0 lead going into the bottom of the 5th, but the Spartans scored twice. New pitcher on the mound for the Spartans, number 24, Alyssa Curtin-Bratcher. And Alexis Arpino moves over to left field, so Carly List out of the game for now. And meanwhile, Kate Sariski is warming up for the Lions, so we'll see if she gets in the bottom of the 6th in the pitcher's circle. Leading off for Pope John here, as Curtin-Bratcher deals her first pitch, is Abby Davis. Ball 1. Top of the order for the Lions here, top of the 6th. Curtin-Bratcher looks in. Now the pitch. In there, called strike.
You got down there, kid, not you.
1-1 to Davis. We're in the top of the 6th. We go 7 in high school softball. High, ball 2. 2-1 count to Davis. Curtin-Bratcher looking in. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-1. Lions lead by a deuce, 4-2. Looking to rebuild their 4-run lead or possibly more. Curtin-Bratcher with the pitch. In there, called strike 2. Count's gone full to Davis. Now the pitch. Ball 4. Davis gets on first with a walk, and now the batter is Isa Avicii. So a good start to the top of the 6th for the Lady Lions. On deck is Liv Chili. We'll be with the softball team again tomorrow at Pope John High School. Here's the pitch. Buds, right back to the pitcher. Curtin-Bratcher to first in time. And Davis goes to third as nobody's covering. She's safe. Alert base running by Abby Davis. She takes second, sees that nobody's covering third. And as the throw goes to first, Davis takes off for third. And she gets in there safely. Alert base running by Abby Davis. And so now, Davis on third with Chili at the plate.
Hey, Liv.
Curtin-Bratcher looks in. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline out of play. Smart base running by Abby Davis there. Didn't stop at second, took off right for third as she noticed it wasn't covered, and she slides in safely. Foul ball by Chili. Ball was in the dirt. She went fishing after it. 0-2.
Way to school, I guess. Now you fight, kid. Now you fight. Battle here.
0-2 count to Liv Chili.
Battle here.
Now the pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Counts 1-2.
Hey, four.
Here's the pitch. High. Ball 2. 2-2. Lady Lions 5-2 on the year. They're looking to go 6-2. They're 2 innings away. Here's the pitch. High fly ball, way back and away. No, he's off against the fence. Oh, Abby Davis scores. I thought that went over the fence. It didn't. It was a one hop against the fence and a double for Liv Chili. And the Lions take a 5-2 lead. Nice shot by Chili to the back fence. Took one hop off the back, and she goes into second standing with a double. 5-2 now. Verua, high, ball 1. I really thought off the bat it was gone. Dropped down. Maybe a little bit of wind would have helped it. Curtin Bratcher looks in. Pitch. Ball. 2-0. Now the pitch. Inside. 3-0. On deck, the catcher for Pope John, Remy Joustra.
3 balls, no strikes.
3-0 count to Verua. Chili on second. Already 1 in here in the top of the 6th. An RBI double by Liv Chili. Ball 4. So Verua will take first. And now the batter, number 18, senior Remy Joustra. Joustra steps in. First and second. 1 out. Here's the pitch by Curtin Bratcher. Ball. 1-0. Joustra can put this game away right here. Curtin Bratcher looks in. Delivers. Ball. 2-0. Now the pitch. In there, called strike. 2-1. Curtin Bratcher winds, fires. High. Hitters count 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
1 out here, top of the 6th. Lions have gotten 1 back. It's 5-2. Now the pitch to Joustra. Outside, ball 4. She'll take first, and the bases are loaded. And now the hitter for the Lady Lions, number 22, Grace Bobby. And manager Gretchen Bowie comes out to the mound to talk to Curtin Bratcher. We'll stay with you. On the channel tomorrow, we'll be with the softball team again. At home this time at Pope John High School at the softball fields, as they will take on the North Hunterdon Lions, the dreaded Lions versus Lions matchup, where I have to keep referring to everybody as their school name as opposed to the nicknames I can throw in every once in a while. But North Hunterdon comes in at 4-4 to take on Pope John, who will either be 5-3 or 6-2. And then on Thursday, we'll go to Bergen Catholic High School, and the Crusaders hosting the Pope John Lions baseball team. Pope John baseball on Thursday against Bergen Catholic on the road. Friday will be at Randolph High School as the Pope John boys lacrosse team takes on Randolph. Then Saturday we may be with the softball team again. It depends on what's going on with the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament.
Wait for a good one.
We'll find out and we'll let you know. Curtin Bratcher looks in, base is full. In there, called strike on Grace Bobby. One out here, top of the sixth. 5-2, Pope John leads.
Come on, Gracie.
Curtin Bratcher winds, fires. Through the middle, into center field, a base hit. Chili scores. Here comes Rua. A 2 RBI single for Grace Bobby. And the Lions have opened up this game. They lead 7-2. A nice shot by Grace Bobby right through the middle. And the Lions are up 5. Now Emily Fuchs up to the plate. First and second, one out. High fly ball, left field. Left fielder right against the fence. She makes the catch. And 2 down. Fuchs gave it a ride, but not enough. So 2 out here, and the batter is Kate Sariski. Junior for Pope John, left-handed batter. Curtin Bratcher deals. High, ball 1. Now the pitch. Down the third baseline, foul. 2 outs, top of the sixth. Pope John has opened up a 7-2 lead on Sparta. Looking for the season sweep against the Spartans. Here's the pitch. High, over the head of Sariski. She ducks down, lets it go by. 2-1. First and second, 2 out. Sariski at the plate. Pitch. High again, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 count to Sariski. Kate steps back in. Now the pitch. Outside, ball 4. And Sariski works a walk. Loads the bases again. And now the batter for Pope John, number 12, Kylie Otero. 2 outs, bases loaded. Curtin Bratcher looks in. Here's the pitch. Liner to third. Short hop. Third baseman fields it. Can't get a hold on it. She throws to third. Not in time. So Grace Bobby's able to get the third before the throw, and Pope John's inning continues. They scored their 8th run. It's now 8-2. Now Abby Davis to the plate. Bases are loaded. Here's a pitch. In there, called strike. 0-1. Bobby on third. Bases loaded. Outside, ball 1. Grace Bobby on third. Keith Sariski on second. Emily Fuchs. I'm sorry, Kylie Otero on first.
Come on, Ab. Here we go, Mike. Let's go, 5. Yeah, Abby.
Here's the pitch to Davis. Grounded to third. Third baseman fields. She'll run to the bag. Does she get there in time? And she does. Third out as she's able to beat Kate Sariski to the third base bag. And that's the inning, but not before Pope John opens up their lead to 8-2. We're through 5.5. We'll be back to Sparta High School right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
Oh, who's you? Oh, who's you? Your grandmother.
Gotta play defense. This ain't over.
6, 7. Oh my God.
Welcome back to Sparta High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lady Lions softball. Mike Formisano calling today's action. Thank you so much for joining us. Lady Lions have opened up an 8-2 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Reese Toby is still back into the pitcher's circle for Pope John, so I wouldn't be surprised if Case Risku is warming up more likely for tomorrow, maybe an inning today, but probably preparing for tomorrow's game against North Hunterdon. See if Toby can go the full way. She's out there for the bottom of the 6th. Leading off for Sparta, number 11, Carly List. Here's the pitch. Inside. No, that's number 12. My apologies. Kieran Moore. The 2 look like a 1. I apologize. Moore, the DH for Sparta, with a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch by Toby. Grounder back to short. Davis fields. Cross, not in time. It was a slow hit roller to Davis. Got past the pitcher's circle, so Davis fielded it. He got it across to the first baseman, Grace Bobby, but not in time. So the leadoff hitter on for Sparta. And now the batter is number 24, Alyssa Curtin-Bratcher. Now the pitch. In there, called strike. 0-1 to Curtin-Bratcher. Moore on first, infield single. Now the pitch by Toby. In there, called strike 2. 0-2 to the Spartan pitcher.
Hey, watch that off speed, man.
2 strikes.
Sit back on it.
Way ahead.
Toby looks in. Rocks, fires, outside. Moore threatening to run. She'll go back to first.
Let's go, Liz. You got it. Hey, 2-4. Yes, Brad.
3-3-2-0. I mean 3-3-2-1.
8-2. Spartans down by 6 to Pope John.
Come on, Brad.
Grounder, foul down the first base line.
Yeah, Tim. Okay, Tim. Still got it.
Counts 1-2. Nobody out here, bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Lions playing the second of 3 days in a row. They won against Gill St. Bernard yesterday, 9-2. They're playing today. Here's the pitch. Low. And then they play tomorrow at home against North Hunterdon. Then they play Friday at Morris Knolls. And I think they have a game scheduled Saturday. They're going to find out exactly what it is. And if there's nothing going on with Hunterdon, Warren, Sussex, and no other games, I'll try and get to it. Here's the pitch. Low.
Way to work, Rem. Way to work, kid.
So all the Hunterdon, Warren, Sussex tournaments starting in late April, early May. And then late May, early June, the state tournaments.
3-1-2-1.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count to Curtin-Bratcher. He works the count full. Toby looks in. Rocks, fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Big strikeout for Toby. That's the first out of the bottom of the 6th. Now the batter is the right fielder, Ingrid Brevig.
3-3-2-0.
Moore on first. 1 out. Toby looks in. Here's the pitch. Ball, throw back to first. And Moore is back. Remy Jouster going to first quickly with that.
Action just tag. Don't reach with the offhand.
1-0. Toby looks in. Here's the pitch. In there. Called strike.
Nice pick. Nice. Hey, 9. Hey, 9.
So 1-1. Toby winds, fires. Outside.
Job, Ren.
Hey, 9.
2-1 pitch coming. Toby to the belt. Fires. Liner to right center field. It's in there for a base hit. Shoots the gap all the way to the fence. It goes underneath the fence. Otero raises her arms, calling for a ground rule double. And actually, that's going to wind up hurting Sparta. And so they'll send the runner back to third instead of scoring on the play. So it'll be second and third Spartans as the ball rolled underneath the fence. It's just a mesh netting out there. So Otero immediately raised her hands as the call for the play to stop. So a double there for Ingrid Brevig, and now second and third with one out. And the batter is Abigail Connors.
Outfield.
Connors, number 10.
Come on, Kai. 3-3-2-0.
Toby with a 6-run lead. She's got to settle down here and get these outs. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Behind second base, the center fielder, Avicii, comes in, makes the catch. She was playing shallow, and that helped her enormously to be able to get there and make the catch on the Connors fly ball. So 2 down here, and the runner has to stay at third for Sparta. So now it's up to number 28, Alexia Hill, today's second baseman for the Spartans. 2 outs, second and third. Toby looks in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Toby took something off there. Now Toby looks in. Fires. Outside. Ball 1.
Hey, 9. Hey, 9. Here we go. Here we go.
Counts even 1-1.
3-2-2-0.
Come on, Mike. Okay, let's go, T.
Here's the pitch. High fly ball left field. Chili in. Makes the catch. And that's the third out of the inning. So Toby flirts with danger, but gets out unscathed. And after 6 innings, it remains 8-2, Pope John over Sparta. We'll be back for top of the 7th action right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
It's like reaching for a ground ball in front of you, right? You can't reach as far. Okay? Yeah.
Welcome back to Sparta High School in Sparta, New Jersey for top of the 7th action between the Pope John Lady Lions and the Sparta Spartans. Mike Formisano here. Thank you for joining us today for this game. The Pope John Lady Lions lead by 6 as we head to the top of the 7th inning. Curtin Bratcher back out there for another inning of work for the Spartans. And leading off for the Pope John Lady Lions is Issa Avicii, center fielder for Pope John, who made an incredible catch on a dive at the end of the first inning. Kept Sparta off the scoreboard and really allowed Pope John to settle into the game. Without that catch, who knows what happens. So big catch by Avicii, really springboarding Pope John on their way today. Can't say enough good things about it. Curtin Bratcher looks in. Vici at the plate. Here's the first pitch to start off the top of the 7th. Fouled off.
Great cut.
On deck for the Pope John Lady Lions, Liv Chili.
Hey, 2-7. Here we go, kid.
Now the pitch. Outside. 1-1. We'll be with the Pope John Lady Lions tomorrow at the softball fields at Pope John High School. Take on the North Hunterdon Lions. Here's the pitch. Back to the pitcher. Curtin Bratcher catches it on the fly. 1 out. So now the batter is Liv Chili.
Pick her up, kid. Pick her up. You're in the wall after.
Here's the pitch. In there, called strike. 0-1 to Chili. On deck, Grace Ferrua. And in the hole, number 18, Remy Joustra. Here's the pitch. High fly ball, center field. Center fielder racing in to make the catch. Abigail Connors catching it, I guess about 6 or 7 steps over to right center field. So now 2 outs, top of the 7th, and the batter is Grace Ferrua.
Here we go, Grace. Here we go, kid.
It is a beautiful day out here in Sparta. Mid-70s, sunshine, pitches high, 1-0.
Hey, 9.
A few clouds in the sky, but really, just you couldn't ask for any better weather. This is perfect spring weather. Curtin Bratcher toes the rubber. Now the pitch. High. Over the catcher's glove, and it hits the backstop. 2-0 to Verua. Joustra on deck. Now the pitch. High pop-up on the infield. Who's calling for it? The third baseman makes the catch, and that is Avery Munier. We are through 6.5 here. Last licks for Sparta. 8-2, Pope John, as we head to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back to Sparta High School right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
Hey, let's go. Let's finish.
Tomorrow we're going to get some real fish. We're home. No, yeah, we're home.
You don't have a swim?
I think one of you guys is
On it.
let's play D girls. Tomorrow. I'm off.
They know the stuff. We go 12 days. We play 1 game, and then this week they play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
One on Monday, 2 today, 1 tomorrow, 2 Thursday, 1 Friday.
Well, that's doing a tournament Saturday and Sunday, huh? Oh yeah, so you'll have us then too, because we're in that.
Welcome back to Sparta High School in Sparta, New Jersey for bottom of the 7th action between Pope John Lady Lions and the Sparta Spartans. Reese Toby back out there to finish what she started. 7th inning of work, and the batter to lead off for the Sparta Spartans, number 14, Maya Lalaker, catcher for Sparta. 3 outs away from a victory, and Toby back in the pitcher's circle. Again, I don't have an idea on the schedule for next week yet. I'm really waiting to see what happens with the announcements for the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournaments across the board for baseball, softball, and boys and girls lacrosse. But I know that we'll be with you at the softball field tomorrow and at the baseball diamond in Bergen Catholic Thursday. Liner through the middle into center field, the base hit for Lalaker. So Lalaker gets the Spartans started. They're down by 6, but Best way they could start. No outs. Runner on first. And now the batter, number 23, Alexis Arpino. Arpino was a starting pitcher in this game. She was pulled and is now in left field. Toby into the wind. Now the pitch. Liner down the third base line. Foul. Runner on first, no outs. Bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Sparta. Here's Toby with the pitch. Ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Outside. 2-1.
Bring it up there, kid. 3-1-2-1.
Toby looks in.
Receive.
Now the pitch. In there. Called strike.
Like that, 9.
Pino didn't like it, but Toby gets the high strike.
Balls to strikes.
Counts even, 2-2. Toby looks in. Here's the pitch. To third, Varua. Hits off her glove. She picks it up, fires across over the head of Grace Bobby and into right field. That will allow runners to go to first and third for Sparta. So, Spartans got something going here in the bottom of the 7th. Runners on first and third and no outs. And now the batter is number 21, Catherine Sutton. Sutton, the cleanup hitter, playing shortstop today. So Laliker on third and Arpino on first. And the batter is Sutton.
Hey, you almost ready?
Nobody out. And Sariski in the bullpen for Pope John in case they need her. Grounded to third. Varua cleanly fields it. Throws across. The throw home. Not in time. Laliker scores, but Pope John does get the out at first. So scored 5-3 in your book. Fielder's choice. Great play by Varua, scooping that up cleanly. Good throw over to first. They get the first out. But then Laliker was coming home, and so she scores past Joustra. And it's Grace Bobby's throw wasn't in time. So now, runner on second with 1 out.
You're welcome.
Come on now, let's go. Line drive out. Here we go.
Isa, come on. You need.
Come on
So now the batter for Sparta is number 0, Elizabeth Fagerston. Toby looks in. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. She foul tipped it into Jouster's glove.
9, keep the ball down. Work.
He's Toby 2 outs away from a complete game. Toby winds, fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 8-3. Pope John leads by 5.
2 strikes.
0-2 count to Fagerston. Toby into the wind. Now delivers. Outside. 1-2. Now the pitch. High pop up on the infield. Bobby underneath it in foul territory makes the catch. And now the Pope John Lady Lions 1 out away from their 6th victory of the season.
I know.
And Kieran Moore stepping to the plate for Sparta as the Spartans' last hope. Runner on second, 2 outs. Toby looks in. Here's the pitch. Ball. 1-0. Pino on second. 2 down. 1-0 count to Moore. Toby looking in. Winds. Fires. In the dirt. Hit the plate. 2-0.
Oh, you care? Oh, you care?
3-1-2-1.
Toby looking in. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
I like it, baby, I like it.
2-1.
Come on, 9. Finish.
Hey, nine. Hey, nine.
Toby toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. In there. Called strike 2.
That's only 2.
Toby thought she had locked down strike 3. She walks off the mound. It's only strike 2. Counts even. 2-2. And now Reese Toby is 1 strike away. 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Toby into the wind. Here's the pitch. Grounder to short. Davis fields across the diamond. In time. Did she hold on to it? Yes, she did. And that's the ball game. The Pride has spoken. The Pope John Lions defeat the Sparta Spartans and sweep the season series. Final score, Pope John 8, Sparta 3. We wanted to make sure Grace Bobby secured that final out in the glove, and that's what the umpire checked for. Make sure she had it, and she did. For Reese Toby, a complete game, giving up 3 runs to Sparta. Meanwhile, Pope John scoring 8 times against the Sparta Spartans. And Pope John goes to 6-2 on the regular season and 4-1 in the NJAC American Division. And they are now tied with both Randolph and Roxbury for first place in the NJAC American with a half-game lead overall over both teams. For Sparta, they dropped to 1-7. Pope John will play tomorrow at Pope John High School against the North Hunterdon Lions. Please join us on the channel on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube for that. 4 p.m. tomorrow from the softball fields at Pope John High School. And then on Thursday, it will be Pope John Lions baseball at Bergen Catholic. The Lions and the Crusaders, 4:30 on Thursday from Bergen Catholic High School. And then on Friday, we will be with you at Randolph High School as the Pope John Lions boys lacrosse team takes on Randolph. And that is a 4 o'clock start on Friday. So, for everybody here at Sparta High School, this is Mike Formisano saying thanks for joining us. The Pope John Lions defeat the Sparta Spartans and sweep the season series. Final score, 8-3. We'll see you tomorrow at Pope John High School for more Pope John Lady Lions softball. So they'll take on the North Hunterdon Lions. See you tomorrow at Pope John on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Have a good night.